He tried chesting it down in our own box in the cup final. He tried chesting it in his own box, that's what I'm saying.
So basically, based on, I'm going to support the winning team, so.
And meeting new people, I've already met a couple of new people. Good chance to show your talent because there's scouts and all here.
It's great that this is dealing with grassroots football as well. I'm enjoying it with my friends.
Great weather for it as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I vote for football. I vote for football.
We've all just finished our GCSEs, so now we are free and all we're doing is training and working hard for moments like this. We have high expectations at this club. We aim to win everything we enter, and this season we won the treble, won the London Cup, League Cup and the League this season. And I'm really happy to work with boys like this, and they work hard and so do
We're here today with the Metropolitan Police and various partners and supporters running a national tournament for young people from across the nation.
We have 20 teams from across the country. We've travelled from 11 parts of the country.
Northern Ireland, Wiltshire, Bedfordshire, London and multiple areas across the UK running individual tournaments within their area. And off the back of that, we've found winners from each of those tournaments and brought them together to play in a national final, which is called the Daniel De Gale Cup in memory of Daniel De Gale, who unfortunately lost his life when he was 21 due to blood cancer.
That will put you onto a register so that you can be on standby for anyone in the UK or around the world who needs a bone marrow transplant. And today we're going to give everybody the opportunity to sign up if you've not done so already.
It's great for ACLT to be associated simply because we are telling a story about our son's diagnosis and his urgent need for a bone marrow donor. He needed blood, and in the end we lost him to multiple organ failure. And the young footballers and their family members are all coming to this stand with an interest in signing up to become donors. Our son's name is out there to people who maybe didn't know about his journey before, and we're here registering some of the attendees as stem cell blood and organ donors.
Not only are we reflecting on Daniel De Gale, not only are we reflecting on lost ones through knife and gun crime, but also today is 7/7, and we all know what happened tragically a few years ago. So please, today is a very special day of reflection.
Having teams from all over the country here in different accents and dialects, you suddenly realise this is really a national event, and we've seen many people from the northeast, from the northwest, from the Midlands, from the south coming up to our desk and saying, I want to be part of this. As we speak, lives have been lost overnight through knife crime, gun crime. Here people are saying, I want to save lives, not take a life, I want to save life, I want to give blood, not shed blood.
What Michael and Ashley have done here and turned around in 3 years is quite incredible, really, to see this event grow to what it is today.
We need to look out for each other, and this game is part of our life. We have to be here next year. We have to make sure that our friends and loved ones are still here, because we have to make right decisions for our life, because it's very special and precious. Whoever you are or wherever you're from, you are unique and special and precious. Respect each other, all of us. And let's make sure that our lives are valuable, valued and worthwhile. I have trainers on. If you're short of a player, come check me. Have a wonderful day.
My name's Richard Braithwaite and they call me Mr. Silky Skills. I'm a professional football freestyler from Liverpool, and I'm one of the oldest freestylers in Britain. At the age of 49, people say I'm still going strong. I've been football freestyling for 16 years now. I started in 2003. I worked in a youth club called the Methodist Centre in Toxteth, and I was there voluntary from the age of 19. I just had the ability to engage young people from all walks of life, made some real dreams come true. I then took my skills around the world. This is what I'm all about, and I have been since I've been 19. The only way we're going to prevent the crime is by integrating the young people. Once we integrate the young people, friendships are built. Coming from Toxteth, a lot of my friends have been stabbed, a lot of my friends have been killed now, and it's just so sad. We need to just continue to come together and put down the knives and be creative, you know, and enjoy life.
It's rewarding to see so many young people coming together from different walks of life, engaging with each other, engaging with the police, which is something that you never see.
I think there's been a barrier with the police, is the uniform. It's not so much the individual, it's the uniform. Unfortunately, you got to remember a lot of these young people coming from pockets of deprivation, come from pockets of distrust. And it's not so much the individual, it's the uniform. We've got to change that narrative. And I think just seeing police officers here today, you know, a lot of them are fathers, mothers, aunties, uncles, even grandparents. And seeing that they're here, yes, they're here working, but they're enjoying and seeing the power of what we're doing.
The young are almost very, very untrusting of police officers. And it's just trying to get back into them now, you know. We go out, we support them. We help as much as we can, which is why I'm not in uniform. I just wear a t-shirt just showing that I am a youth engagement officer. And it is just trying to get them to realise that we are there for them. We want to help. We're not there to make their lives any harder or difficult. We're just there to try and protect them, look after them, and guide them.
It's more important now than ever, I think, to have that neighbourhood policing style, that community engagement, and reach out to your hard to reach communities, and our young people as well, because they're the future of the nation. Without sounding too cheesy, they really, really are.
We have collectively got to change the narrative, because it's all about youth violence, it's all about stabbings, it's all about knives. We need to turn that around, because young people need to grow up in an environment where they feel safe, and where they feel empowered, and where they feel supported, and events like this do that. So for me, it's a given really. What drives me is it's the right thing to do.
We can't wait till we have another fatality. We've got to be doing things now.
If we channel efforts into this collectively, then it will be successful. This is successful. It's an amazing day.
For me, this tournament and Kick-Off at 3 is like lighting a blue touch paper.
Thank you, team.
You've come this far. That's what I've got to say. You've come this far. Yeah? You've seen what's happening here. It's gone right to the wire. Every game has gone to penalties. And that means your teams are good. Put your heads up, man, my friend. You've come this far. Now, what do we do? Next year.
Take it from a legend. Take it from a legend.
You got some safe hands, keeper. I don't care what you're saying. Yeah? All I wanted to do was play football. That's my dream. It don't matter what age group you might come through. If there's a person, there's a scout out there, whether you're 21, 22, 23, and you're good enough, you will get picked. Bro, the dream becomes you. You make what you want to make. I'm going to tell you that straight because it was me doing the same thing. The support is there. And the reason why, don't be proud about it, if somebody wants to help you, take that help. But if you don't make it and you don't have nothing to follow up, that's when your troubles become. And that's what happened to me. But my resilience was to get up and try again. That's why I got my foundation. That's why I go into schools. That's why I'm at Chelsea still doing hospitality.
It's a brilliant turnout today. A lot of support by the parents, which is vital for the young people as well. It is important to have these initiatives. Kids need a distraction from the call of the streets, and they can still have that competitive edge, but within a sport.
In comparison to 2016 where we started, it's grown so much, man. Grown so much, and I'm confident it's going to grow even more. You know, growing up, I never had any of these opportunities, so for them to get it, you know, it's amazing to be a part of KickOff for free and being able to provide that to the young people.
Nationally, there's nothing as big as what we're doing currently. We're here to leave a legacy. This is not just about us, this is about the community. With not much money, you know, we haven't had a big funding pot. We haven't, you know, we've got some key support from the RAF, the 5 programme. A lot of this we're doing in our own time, voluntary. To coordinate an event to this scale takes a massive amount of admin and a massive amount of support. We're just humbled that we've brought this together. We're building trust and confidence in young people where hopefully they'll come back for more. And I'm sure they will come back for more because we've had our young people saying we're looking forward to next year, so that's all great for us. You run fast alone, but you go so much further as a group.